This episode includes themes of reproductive pressure, coercion within marriage, and unplanned pregnancy. Please listen gently. Hi, and welcome back to After the Quiet. This is episode 32. Sometimes life doesn't explode. Sometimes it shifts in a single, silent moment. A second line. 2 pink bars. A result you weren't expecting. And in 2012, that's exactly what happened. I had been having migraines. Not occasional headaches, migraines. Frequent enough that I went to my family doctor. He suggested something simple. Take a break from birth control. Track the migraines. See if hormones were the cause. It felt reasonable, practical, temporary. As a precaution, I bought a box of condoms. I was not prepared for another child. My second son still wasn't sleeping through the night. I was adjusting to a new school, a new grade, a new routine. The thought of adding another baby felt overwhelming. When he saw the box, he laughed. He said he never wore condoms when we were dating, and he wasn't about to start now. It wasn't a discussion. It wasn't negotiation. It was dismissal. My mind tried to soothe me. Most of my friends had taken 3 to 6 months to conceive after stopping birth control. It would take time for my body to adjust. I doubted I could get pregnant right away. And we continued as usual. We had sexual relations most evenings. That was expected. That was my role. It had long stopped feeling mutual. Refusing only made things worse. So I stopped fighting, and the month passed. I thought I had had a light period. So I restarted my birth control. Another month passed. Another light period. Life kept moving. That July, I was taking a course. I remember telling a girl in my class that I felt off. Not sick, not flu-like, just off. She mentioned the flu going around, but I knew that wasn't it. It felt different, familiar, but faint. On my drive home that day, I remembered how I had felt early in my first pregnancy. Subtle, not dramatic, just different. I stopped at the grocery store, picked up a pregnancy test. I honestly didn't think I was pregnant. With my previous pregnancies, I had been violently nauseous. This felt like nothing. I took the test as soon as I got home. I hadn't told him I bought one. I hadn't even told him I suspected anything. Because I didn't. The second line appeared immediately. Immediately. I had never seen a positive test appear that fast. My heart dropped. Shock, silence, stillness. I didn't call. I didn't explain. I just sent him a picture. No caption. When he got home, he said, "Did you want me to drive off the road?" That was the response. Not, "Are you okay?" Not, "How do you feel?" Not, "We'll figure this out." Just anger, fear, blame. It was unplanned. I was already overwhelmed. Driving kids to activities, working full-time, barely sleeping. I had just given my brother all my baby items. I was trying to picture my life as a mother of 3. I had always wanted 3, just like my mom. But now, it felt complicated, heavy, impossible to imagine. And yet, quietly, I hoped for a girl. I didn't say it out loud, but I hoped. Because even in the chaos, hope sneaks in. Looking back now, I see more than just an unplanned pregnancy. I see pressure, dismissal, silence, expectation. I see how normalized it had become for my voice to not matter in decisions about my own body. But at the time, I was just trying to adjust again. In the next episode, I'll share what that pregnancy looked like, physically, emotionally, and inside our home. Because adding another child doesn't just change your schedule. It reveals the cracks that were already there. This is after the quiet. Please remember to subscribe to this podcast and share it with others who might need to hear my story. And also join me on Instagram at after.the.quiet. If you recognize parts of my story in your own, please reach out to someone who can give you support, or look for that support in your community. You are not weak for needing help. You are human. Your voice deserves to be heard.